I have a knife. Oh, shit.
Hello, Mother. But he was my father and you didn't think to tell me?
Well, I meant to. I mean, I can distinctly remember starting an email, or maybe I wrote it on a post-it. I can't remember. Anyway, look, there was a lot going on, darling.
Morning.
Hi.
A lot going on. He was my father, and you did not think to include me in that lot going on equation.
Darling, New York is a long way away. You're in the middle of a term, and I know how torturous a professional dancer's training regime can be. I thought it best just to...
You thought it best to what? Hope I wouldn't notice. What were you going to tell me during the Christmas break? Oh, sorry, dear. Daddy got slaughtered last month. Here, have some duck.
Don't be so ridiculous. You know I don't eat duck. Look, darling, I know I'm sorry sounds a little trite right now, but...
You found me out to that dance school 16 years ago.
Melissa, all you ever wanted to do was dance. I did it for you.
And frankly, I'm beginning to think it's never going to happen for me.
Melissa, you're simply not giving this thing a chance. Look, why don't you give it another, say, 10 years, and if you still feel the same way, we'll have a look at some options together.
You think you pushed me away, don't you? Well, if you hadn't pushed, I would have jumped, just to get away from your nasty, twisted soul. Daddy came to see me the whole time I was in New York, and you never had an inkling. You think I didn't know what was going on? You're so fucking insecure you couldn't bear another woman threatening your place in the home. And Daddy loved me the best.
Oh, my darling, I'm so sorry. I snapped. Just like that. Snap.
You just can't face the truth. You deluded, narcissistic old crone.
Just a question. When you say narcissistic, do you mean that in the Kohutian sense of the word, or...
Got somebody else lined up already, have you, Mother? I mean, that's your style, isn't it? One man leaves the game, there's always another waiting on the reserve bench.
What do you want me to do? Curl up and die? I'm still an attractive woman, and I still have needs.
Oh, let's face it, Mother. You just love cock.
Well, you got me there, actually, because I'm quite partial, yeah.
You disgust me.
Well, that's a dancer's temperament for you.
I bet they didn't feed you too good in that dancer school there, Miss Melissa.
Not feeding her much is the point, Loretta.
Look, Mother, if I'm such a burden to you...
Oh, here we go with the maternal savaging.
Christ! Why do you always have to talk in psychobabble bumper stickers?
How dare you come into my home with that New York sass, interrupting what for me has been a very complicated grieving process. Now, when my mother...
Your mother? Your mother? At least you had a mother who cared about you and loved you, not some power-crazed psychotherapist madwoman. This isn't actually about your mother.
Well, let me elucidate. My mother was slaughtered by a deranged woman dressed in nothing but a Santa Claus outfit. My husband, your father, was murdered by somebody similarly attired. Are we starting to see the pattern yet?
Alice Boswell has not risen from the grave, Mother. She is dead. Don't you remember, Mother? You killed her with a knife, a great big knife.
Oh, it was an accident. Oh. Well, I hope the vicious attack I've just received from my very own daughter in no way impairs my full day's work with damaged and very vulnerable clients.
Look, Mother,
No, it's too late. That is just too late.
Ham and eggs coming right up.
My darling, these are difficult times for us all. You're not the only one in the bereavement equation. You might do well to remember that. But I bear you no ill. Oh, and I don't want you feeling at all bad about your selfish and self-centered behavior. No need to apologize. No smoking.